guys, welcome to another exciting episode of Comment Section Conspiracies with Olivia. I am Olivia. On Comment Section Conspiracies, we go digging for comments, or we bring you those comments that are laced with the tea on your favorite celebrities. Now, on today's episode, we're going to be talking about Saint Obi and the mystery surrounding his marriage. Now, on the 7th of May 2023, we woke up to a shocking news that veteran actor Saint Obi is dead. Now, when I heard that, I was very, very shocked. I mean, everybody was shocked as well, because prior that time, we've been hearing rumors that Saint Obi was sick and that he was admitted in the hospital in Jos, but no details was really coming into the media, so we didn't really know. And again, besides that, we're also shocked because for a while, 6 years, 7 years, we've not been seeing Saint Obi in movies again. Do you understand? And who doesn't know Saint Obi? Saint Obi is our very own Sylvester Stallone. Saint Obi is our very own Jackie Chan. You know those kind of movies that whenever you see Saint Obi in a movie, you know that this movie is going to be action-packed. Do you get? So all of a sudden we stopped seeing him in movies. We didn't know why. Then when we found out that he died, 7th of May 2023 or whatever, I think a week after that, 16th of May 2023, a veteran Nollywood producer, Zik Zulu Okafor, posted some write-ups online, and he was saying that, first of all, the reason why we're not seeing Saint Obi in movies again was because of his marriage, and we're like, okay, first of all, me for starters, I didn't know he was married. Do you understand? Because like I told you earlier, all of a sudden we stopped seeing him in movies, we stopped seeing him in social scene. So I don't know whether he, nobody knew whether it was because of marriage. But when Zigzulu Okafor came and said he was married or he had been married, and the reason why he took a bow from, social media scene was courtesy of his marriage, I was like, okay. And now this Zigzulu Okafor didn't stop there. He also said, the marriage was very, very bad on Saint Obi, and the person was like, he married said Linda, and this Zigzulu Okafor also said that Linda's brothers were maltreating Saint Obi, that there was a time they had to jump, the fence to go and beat up, Saint Obi in the house, and that Saint Obi was also, and I think he said there was a time he also met up with Saint Obi, 6 years about, and Saint Obi was complaining about how his wife family don't respect him, how they're always treating him bad, and how his wife doesn't speak up for him, and how he had to get a gun, to defend himself against whatsoever domestic violence or whatever bad stuff he was experiencing in his marriage, or assault he was experiencing in his marriage. And then he also talked about how maybe another time again, because it's as if Zik Zulu is always stumbling into Saint Obi, and whenever he stumbles into Saint Obi has all the gist and news to give to him. So he said, okay, well, that time he stumbled into Saint Obi, he learns that Saint Obi was going through a divorce, and that Saint Obi was very sad. Saint Obi looked very lean. Saint Obi didn't look very, very healthy, and that was because Saint Obi was going through a divorce, and Saint Obi was complaining that his wife doesn't want him to see the kids again, and again that the wife was trying to frustrate him because I think the divorce proceedings were holding in a court in Ogun State instead of Lagos, and that the wife wanted to frustrate him and make the whole divorce seem very, very stressful for him by taking the whole court proceedings instead of letting them have the affair, the divorce, whatever, here in Lagos. She took it down to Ogun State. And another sad thing was that he can't see his kids. He wants to. So now, trust, Nigerian people now to dig into the affairs in the comments. Trust men to say stuff like, oh, men are also suffering. They don't say much. Some people, and another thing he also said was that Saint Obi wanted to keep these things private. That was why he didn't come to the media to talk about his ordeal. Saint Obi wanted the whole thing private. Even when he was sick, he didn't want anybody to know about the whole thing. So some people are also like, why are you not honoring his wishes? He wanted it to be private, and now you're here talking about his marriage, his predicament in his marriage. You're here now telling the whole world what he didn't want the whole world to know about, first of all. And then when he said, some people were like, he's saying now some people will speak up so that people in the same predicament will speak up. Men are suffering, men are always suffering in marriages, men go through a lot, blah blah blah, and all the stuff, blah blah blah, whatever, what's not. So me now, when I read all these things, I decided to do more digging in this whole marriage brouhaha. So I went to my favorite blog, SDK blog, and I dug through the comments. And in digging through the comments, I learned that, first of all, the narrative, some of Saint Obi's, should I say colleagues, are trying to, push. I don't know, everything I'm saying here is alleged. So you guys should please, first of all, the narrative they are pushing out there is not what it seems. Do you get? Because all of a sudden, when I went to the comment section, I see people that knew Linda were coming to, like, were coming to support her. Do you understand? And I also learned that, first of all, Linda is a big shot in MTN. Do you understand? She was a big shot in MTN. And from what I learned that, when she married Saint Obi, she was richer. Do you get? And let me just start reading out the comments so that we'll learn together, because at this point, I see I'm having amnesia. So now, first of all, the first comment that I saw that made me, even dig a bit further was from an Anon. This person said, I read through the link and it's despairing to see people on here blame the ex-wife due to the stories Zulu, a man renowned for talking anyhow, posted on this matter. The Saint Obi I met years back was a very arrogant person and a big-time womanizer. So when I first read this line, I'm like, is this person trying to say that Saint Obi is not, the calm, cool person Zulu Okafor was portraying him to be? Is he trying to say that Saint Obi stepped out of his marriage? Is that why? Because when Zulu said that the reason why Saint Obi was left the marriage was because of domestic violence, was because the wife's brothers came and they were attacking him. Some women in the comment section generally were saying that no man will just come and attack. Man cannot just come and attack somebody's brothers. I mean, wife brother cannot just come and attack Saint Obi just like that. What did Saint Obi do? So now I was like, this person insinuating that Saint Obi stepped out of his marriage because Zulu Okafor made Saint Obi, painted him to be a saint. Do you understand? So next person said, the Saint Obi he met years back was a very arrogant person and a big time womanizer. I was once occasioned to go to his house, then in Surulere for a job. I'm guessing this person is a woman. And after an encounter with him, I never returned back. What Zulu painted of him isn't the exact truth, and slandering the wife leader isn't the truth. One can't judge based on a one-sided account, I beg. Let's hear from the other party before he starts being judgmental. Abina because he was a star. As someone rightfully said here, there are three sides to a truth. Until you've heard from all parties, keep quiet. That being said, may he rest in peace. Whoa. So that was what this person is saying. This person now is saying that, first of all, Saint Obi is arrogant. Secondly, Saint Obi is a womanizer. So now, another person also said what this person said was conflicting to what this first commenter said. This person said, I won't judge till I hear from her. I used to see this couple years ago in a salon around my area and admire the family. I was single then. They had 2 kids then. Saint Obi used to religiously come and drop and pick up this lady and the kids to do their hair. The lady seemed very calm, homely, not the loud type at all. She had this cool aura about her. Now, this person is saying that Saint Obi is actually the good, kind, caring man Zulu Okafor said. But she said she's not going to comment on the issue yet because, she doesn't know what's happening behind the scenes. Do you get? So she's not going to say much. So now, another comment, an anonymous comment that we read that was shocking, that was, that made me go, okay, was, now let me read out this comment. This person said, many things are pinning her. First on the embarrassing list, Linda Amobi. So now we're knowing that Saint Obi's wife's surname before she married Saint Obi was Amobi. I don't know, I'm just sharing that for the first time. This person said, Linda Amobi is godly, a Christian lady. Since Obinwafo is a stark unbeliever, he lives it bad. Now I'm thinking this person that dropped this comment has to be one of Linda's friends, or maybe one of the brothers that were even beating Saint Obi up, because this person is coming with so much, is on the defense, is coming ready to defend Linda. This person said, Linda is a network engineer, extremely hardworking. Obi is an ex-actor of I Do 19 whole years, extremely lazy. I don't understand. Are you trying to say our own veteran Saint Obi that used to give us those, kung fu styles is lazy? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Are you trying to say that after he married his wife? Because, Remember, Zook also said that when he married, he stopped acting. So I think after he stopped acting, he refused to do anything. I don't know. So let me continue reading. Linda is shy, calm, prudent, homely, well brought up. Obi is fiercely angered, wasteful, proud, arrogant, and badly brought up. He's an only son. Guess the complex he has. Linda loves privacy and slow to words. Obi loves lavish lifestyle with a fake hair and an acidic tongue. Okay. In the years in Lekki, now this person is also going as far to drop where their location. So this person knows them inside. So the person said, in the years in Lekki, Linda covered his lazy ass for years, set up 3 businesses for him in good locations with exotic furnishings and cars. He lost the capital, no apologies. Now this person is saying that basically is saying that when Saint Obi stopped acting, Linda set up businesses for him in good locations, and she also bought cars for him. Now remember when Zeke's write-up, Zeke said after Saint Obi married, Saint Obi looked well off. Saint Obi looked like he had hit the jackpot, and every time they saw him, he was driving one exotic car or another exotic car. So this person now, it's what this person is saying is corroborating with the Zeke's write-up. But this person, like I said, is defending Linda. This person is on Linda's side. So this person has to be from Linda's camp. So this person said, in the past few years, he resorted to beating. This person said, okay, in the years in Lekki, Linda covered his lazy arts for years, set up 3 businesses for him in good locations with exotic furnishings and cars. He lost the capital, no apologies. So what this person is trying to say that everything she set up for him, Baba squandered it, or Baba mismanaged it, and he wasn't sorry for it. So in the past few years, he resorted to beating Linda steady. Then her 2 younger brothers she lived with groomed and made men showed him that Odogwu is not a guy name. So this is accusing Saint Obi of being the one being abusive, the one being physically abusive to his wife. That's what this person is saying. Now, remember in the write-up that Zeke said Linda's brothers, jumped fences to come and beat him up. Now, this person is alleging now, because when, like I said, like when we read those write-ups, we were wondering, how would 2 grown men come and beat their sister's husband for no reason? So maybe allegedly, like I said, this could also be one of the reasons why. So this person is helping us to fill up those blank spaces. So could this be one of the reasons why, the brothers jumped fences to beat up Saint Obi? Was it because he was beating their sister? I don't know. That's what the comments are saying. That's not what Olivia is saying. That is what the comments are saying. So he said Ogidi Boyoyos. Now, like I said earlier, this person seems to know them to Yoruba says Omo Dele, meaning he knows them to their house, right to their doorsteps. This person knows them very, very well. So he said Ogidi Boyoyos. So he's saying that maybe they're from Ogidi. I think it's in Anambra. Ogidi Boyoyos showed Saint Obi that what Ofe Onubu soup with plenty okporo stockfish that went down with cold fufu can do. The person said they destroyed his face, mark the word destroyed. Okay. Saint Obi from your wife in-laws. What did I tell you people? I told you that these people are insiders. So now this person happens to be an in-law of, Saint Obi, like an in-law. So this person is now giving a warning. This person is dropping the full details. He said, Saint Obi from your wife in-laws at Ajani Ogidi. And all your in-laws, we say to you, Ofuka Dibi Agbolu. Man of Ofu, I can't really read this out. So if what Obi rubbed on Linda has melted off her brains and face, she should be permitted to save her kids. If you know him, copy to his email. Linda may be shy and cool. Her brothers are not, especially Emenike. This is war. So now, this person is saying that this person now seems to be, this is like a direct message to Saint Obi, because from what I'm gathering from all this whole write-up, this person practically is one of the participants of the beating. This person is saying with so much confidence, because he's even telling us that we should, if we know Saint Obi, we should, forward it to his email. This person basically is saying that, that Linda did her best as a wife. Linda established several businesses for him. Now, all the businesses she established for him, he didn't manage them well. He probably, sometimes when somebody do something for you, or when somebody gives you money, you don't really know the value of it. So you probably do it anyhow. So this person is alleging that was what happened in the Saint Obi's case. This person also said that that was not even enough for, after, she set up this business for him as a good wife, buy cars for him or whatever. He also went ahead to stun her to a punching bag. And her brothers that maybe she have probably helped us. I mean, if she's rich enough to like establish her husband or maybe set up businesses for her husband, she must have probably done so for her family. And they said that the brothers didn't just, stand there to watch their own sister that have, changed their lives being manhandled or mishandled by a man. So they, they came into our defense, and then they, meaning like you can fight one person, but you cannot fight two persons. So maybe they came in their battalions, or they came with, sticks and batons, and they showed him shege. I don't know if this is true or not true, but what I'm just trying to say that maybe, this is actually what happened, because all of a sudden people are blaming the wife for they're not blaming health issues, they're blaming the wife. I've never heard where divorce, maybe because I divorced you, lead to like you dying. Maybe it could happen anyways. I mean, it leads to heartaches, it leads to heartbreaks. And heartbreaks eventually do lead to death. I'm not a doctor. Do you understand? So, first of all, that is what we have to say. Remember, everything we said is alleged. So, first of all, that's all I have to say on today's episode of Comment Section Conspiracies, Olivia. Now, do you think that this insider that dropped this bombshell, do you think what this insider said is true? Do you think that everything they are saying is true? Do you think that Saint Obi was the abusive one in the marriage? Or do you think that they're coming to spit on a dead man? Do you understand? They're coming to slander a dead man, a man that cannot speak for himself. So I don't know, but I'm just saying. So if you have any comments or opinions on this whole episode or this narrative or on this whole Saint Obi brouhaha, please, I want to hear it down below. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to don't forget to slide into my DMs. Like, if you are too shy to say something below, don't forget to slide into my DMs to say what you have to say. Thank you guys for tuning in. Love you. Bye bye.